family time on New Year's. Say hola.
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 Chrisean. What's up, yo? Oh, you doing my hair? Oh, thank you for the kisses, Papa. That was so nice. What you say? A bootaboo? What did he say, Nikki?
He wants to put his feet on.
He said he want a what?
He wants to put his rain boots on.
Oh, it's rain boots. You want your rain boots? Oh, you understand?
Only.
Period. W mama.
You're not gonna come with me, Chrisean?
Yeah.
Chrisean Rock. You're not gonna come with me? Yeah, exactly.
Yo, Nikki is crazy, yo.
We're in an abusive relationship.
No, we not. We in a loving relationship. Look at her. She like, yo, Nikki is crazy, yo.
We're in an abusive relationship.
No, we not. We in a loving relationship. Look at her. She like, nah, I'm going back to mama.
I'm going back.
She love Jenny.
Duh.
Jenny.
Chrisean.
Jenny. Yes, come on.
Okay, we gotta go, guys. Bye.
Say bye, Jello.
Time in life where you gotta go.
Bye, Jello.
After Miss Nikki Baby finally addressed the social media rumors that Chrisean Rock and Melo were spending New Year's with her, the internet went crazy. As they scrolled through videos, memes, and tweets, fans couldn't stop guessing about whether there was turmoil, collaboration vibes, or just plain chance. Nikki put the record straight in a way that only she could by jumping right into the conversation with her trademark blend of humor, sass, and nonsense intensity. Social media took off right away. Instagram stories were ablaze with conjecture. TikTokers were generating responses, and Twitter. Yes, Twitter became an intense battleground for comments. Everyone was curious as to whether the trio's year-end get-together was a coincidence, a messy love triangle, or just a casual hangout. Nikki's response was amusing and mysterious at the same time, giving fans just enough to keep the rumors going while solidifying her position in the spotlight. This moment is demonstrating why Miss Nikki Baby consistently keeps 10 steps ahead of the game, from viral videos to intense fan disputes. One thing is certain, regardless of whether you follow Nikki or just observe from the sidelines, the internet pays attention to what she says, and the receipts are always truthful. The internet just blew up, making the Kardashians' family conflict seem like a laid-back Sunday brunch. Get ready, family. We're talking about Melo, Chrisean Rock and Miss Nikki Baby, three names that are already chaotic on their own, but put them in the same orbit for the new year. Social media literally caught fire. Bro, no, this isn't some adorable influencer get-together complete with fireworks and champagne. Drama is oozing from every tweet, TikTok, an Instagram story, like it's the end of reality TV. Here's the tea. During the countdown to the new year, there were speculations that Chrisean and Melo were spotted with Nikki Baby. There was a welcoming feeling, according to some. Naturally, the screenshots, videos, and memes began to appear more quickly than a drink can in a microwave, with some claiming that it was a full-fledged love triangle about to explode. The internet went crazy. Instagram stories, Twitter, and TikTok reactions were all on fire. Ignore it. A whole season of a Netflix drama may be sustained by the tension, betrayals, and possible rewards as the ultimate queen that she is. Nikki Baby now made the decision to speak up, and you are aware that anarchy ensues when Nikki talks. Fans squinted at their computers, wondering, wait, ... Did she just confirm it, deny it, or start a war? As she dropped a cryptic line that sent the social media rumor mill into frenzy. Classic Nikki vibe. Let's take a step back and examine why this is even more explosive than your Monday morning coffee that somehow became a scandal fueled by caffeine. Miss Nikki Baby is a kind of anarchy, not just a rapper. Armies of fans analyze, meme, and tweet about every post, glance, and comment, waiting for her to blink so they can fabricate a conspiracy theory? You have a recipe for pure digital fire when you include Chrisean Rock, the human equivalent of shush fire. equivalent of a tornado carrying drama in her wake. Melo, too. The enigmatic wildcard that appears just enough to drive people insane. It was therefore like adding gasoline to a dumpster fire when videos appeared of all three appearing to be in the same location. For the New Year's countdown, people began to theorize constantly. Is this a covert partnership? Will receipts be arriving? Is someone going to be exposed? Fans were going crazy more quickly than a child on a sugar rush in a candy store. Every little thing counted, including Nikki's camera angle, Melo's lingering gaze, and Chrisean's smile. Every small detail had the potential to make headlines, and fans were prepared to break it down frame by frame. This is where things get juicy, though. Nikki did more than just explain. She killed it. People were rewatching her clip as if it were a Hollywood teaser, pausing, rewinding, and screenshotting every word as if it held the key to the universe. Her response was full of subtle shade, sarcasm, a kind of energy that basically screamed, "I'm in control here, and y'all are just living in my chaos." She was perceived by some admirers as disparaging Chrisean. Some believed she was attesting to Melo's complicity. Naturally, the memes followed. The memes, they were completely barbaric, humorous, and violent. Some likened the trio to a chaotic Avengers, while others likened them to a reality TV apocalypse that everyone needed but no one asked for. Let's discuss timing. All of this took place on New Year's Day, which is typically reserved for glitter. Making resolutions and acting like they're going to the gym. Instead, the internet was ablaze, and Melo, Chrisean, and Nikki unintentionally became the entertainment. For the New Year's countdown, people were anticipating the shade explosion, not fireworks, and Nikki delivered, I promise. Fans were guided through a suspenseful virtual maze by her enigmatic posts, which were like breadcrumbs. Every narrative, slide, caption, and emoji was examined as if it were a CIA file that had been compromised. And the responses? Uncontrolled. Social media pages that often feature adorable animals or beautiful photos were suddenly flooded with Nikki, baby confirmed, or Chrisean versus Nikki, who prevails. Discussions, with dramatic sound effects and exaggerated reactions. TikTokers recreated the moments as if they were filming a blockbuster movie's conclusion. Even worse was Twitter, where discussions erupted with screenshots, speculations, and crude jokes, some of which likened the drama to historical conflicts. "This is bigger than the fall of Rome," a fan literally tweeted. And to be honest, they weren't totally incorrect in terms of online interaction. Not to be overlooked, though, is Melo, the reserved yet contentious character whose presence heightened the tension. Immediately, fans began speculating, is Melo there merely for amusement? Or is he secretly the trigger for a complete breakdown? Naturally, Chrisean made things difficult. Her emotions, whether they were a smile, a glare, or just a quick glance, were immediately analyzed for hints because she was known for her unadulterated energy. Dots that might or might not exist were being connected by people. If social media ever needed evidence that people enjoyed turmoil, this was it. Now, while everyone was going crazy on the internet, Nikki went one step further with well-timed remarks, subtle barbs, and statements that were just ambiguous enough to leave readers wondering. It was like witnessing a master lesson in managing the story while simultaneously allowing chaos to rule. Fans were enamored. Memes likened the situation to everything from a betrayal in Game of Thrones to a confrontation in a Marvel film. The three were even photoshopped as a modern reality TV apocalyptic squad in one especially vicious image, complete with background explosions. It's safe to say that the internet had completely gone insane. The worst part is that it wasn't simply fans responding. Celebrities, influencers, and even ordinary TikTokers were contributing their scathing opinions. Some made an effort to mediate, some stoked the flames, and some simply shared recordings of their own reactions. Like a digital cyclone with no warning indications, the chaotic cycle was self-sustaining. Every TikTok screenshot and post fueled the flames, producing a snowball effect that showed no signs of abating. Why is this important for reasons other than amusement? Then, because it demonstrates that Melo, Chrisean Rock, and Nikki Baby are internet sensations. They are already explosive on their own. Together, they cause the internet to blow up in unexpected ways. Additionally, fans are living this, dissecting it, and producing a never-ending flood of information that ensures the drama never fades. Every meme is a punchline in an ongoing drama. Every screenshot is a chapter, and every reply is a story. And just when you thought the plot couldn't get any more bizarre, Nikki made the decision to remind everyone of who is actually in charge. She was essentially saying, "I know you're watching," with her teasing posts, cryptic captions, and strategically placed social media updates. "You're analyzing? I know that. Welcome to my world." It's similar to handing a cat a laser pointer. But the laser is Nikki Baby's chaotic energy, and the cat is social media. In summary, there were no fireworks or resolutions for New Year's 2026. It was about a perfect storm of celebrity drama unfolding on the internet. Nikki Baby said something. Chrisean Rock responded. Melo heightened the tension. Fans lost their minds. The feeds were overflowing with memes. And somewhere in the confusion, it became impossible to distinguish between fact, hearsay, and sheer insanity. This is more than simply a scandal. It's an intense online spectacle from which social media might never fully recover. Hold on to your seat because this is just the beginning. Even if you believe we've seen everything, the commotion on the internet, the emotions, and the leaks have only scraped the surface. The issue is going to get worse. And I promise that the next wave will make this New Year's situation seem like a toddler's tea party. The drama is far from over, so fasten your seatbelts. Buckle up if you thought the insanity of the new year was over. Social media just got crazy. The delicate shade of Nikki Baby. Explosive. What is the reaction energy of Chrisean Rock? Of the ordinary and Melo's enigmatic presence. Maximum amounts of suspense. The internet went into full-on digital frenzy mode and turned every second of the video into a possible scandal headline. Rather than merely reacting, everyone abruptly turned into self-appointed investigators in this social media battle zone, which wasn't a party. TikTok was hit like a thunderbolt by the first twist. Fans quickly claimed that a video clip of Nikki Baby laughing was shade toward Chrisean. Within minutes, TikTok producers had modified it with dramatic sound effects, slow-motion zoom, and phrases such as "Nikki Baby just ended Chrisean with one look." Because everything in 2026 seems to have to be presented like a pop culture nuclear meltdown. One creator even likened it to a Beyoncé-level clapback. Twitter was not far behind. Theories, conjectures, and in-depth 20-tweet analysis attempting to decipher every micro-expression were popping in the threads. It was both gorgeous and chaotic. The celebrity responses, the celebrity reactions came next. Rappers, reality stars, and influencers all joined the trend. With the comment, "This is bigger than the Oscars, Super Bowl, and WrestleMania." Combined, one Instagram influencer shared a snapshot of Nikki Baby's tail. Another shared a response video in which she theatrically faints while pointing at the screen. And yep, it went viral. Someone even created a meme that compared the three to a real-life adaptation of The Hunger Games, where shade and subtle social media barbs are the preferred weapon in place of arrows and survival. Melo's reserved manner only exacerbated the situation. Tempting to read between the lines was driving fans insane. Every TikTok of him merely standing there turned into a treasure trove of conspiracy theories. He's plotting, his knowledge that we do not. Instagram was inundated, with memes depicting Melo as the puppet master, Chrisean as the explosive wild card, and Nikki Baby as the queen ruling them all from her palace. By this point, social media was staging the drama like a successful trilogy rather than merely reacting. Let's also discuss the memes though. The memes. They were brutal, cinematic, and utterly insane in addition to being hilarious. With explosions, CGI flames, and the caption, "The internet will never survive this." One popular meme likened the trio's New Year's hangout to a Marvel Endgame scenario. Another depicted Nikki Baby in a slow-motion Matrix-style dodge scene, as if she was dodging drama bullets while Chrisean Rock unleashed her chaos energy left and right. Social media couldn't get enough of the wild ingenuity. The fan theories became even more absurd. To capitalize on the turmoil, a person claimed in a 12-slide Twitter thread that Nikki Baby, Chrisean, and Melo were covertly organizing a multi-city tour. Another proposed that it was an impending reality TV crossover, such as If Wild Enna and Love and Hip Hop combined to create a hyper-reality apocalypse. Additionally, someone, God bless their creativity, made a TikTok claiming that Nikki Baby was covertly running a full-scale drama economy, profiting from the mayhem, memes, and reactions. Who's to say they're incorrect in 2026? The issue spread like wildfire, even outside the typical fan spaces. Podcasts took up the subject and discussed every detail as if it were a political emergency. News outlets that typically cover politics or technology suddenly featured headlines like Nikki Baby versus Chrisean Rock, the New Year's controversy breaking the internet. This wasn't just viral content, it was cultural ignition. One YouTuber referred to it as the scandal of the decade that no one saw coming, while another contended this is literally why social media was invented. Naturally, the reactions to the reactions blew out. People were recording their own reactions to other people's reactions to Melo, Chrisean, and Nikki Baby. Every reflection was a yelling fan, meme, or TikTok remix, making it resemble a hall of mirrors. Twitter users were making intricate flowcharts linking each post, comment, and story slide. Instagram Reels were playing 15-second video of dramatic eye rolls and awkward silences with titles like, "If looks could kill, the internet would be dead." The trio's interactions were likened at some point to a high-stakes chess battle in which every move may trigger a viral catastrophe. And really, they weren't making anything up. Even casual viewers were captivated by this point. People who often skim over celebrity news become amateur analysts due to the heated drama. Wait, did Melo look at Chrisean at 123? Nikki's laugh at 201 Queen energy or warning shot? That's shade. Every moment of the video turned into proof, and social media spread it like wildfire with no way to put it out. This is where things got really crazy though. Some followers began disclosing earlier posts and videos, making connections that no one was aware of. An old TikTok of Chrisean appearing irritated. Proof, all of a sudden? Nikki Baby live streams from the past with mysterious captions. Evidence of a conspiracy. Melo's infrequent posts. Gold for conspiracies. People were behaving as though the internet's investigative team was here to decipher every pixel because the CIA had leaked a classified document, and the analogies became ridiculous. Some jokes likened Melo to a mysterious genius hiding in the background, Chrisean Rock to a wild sorceress, and Nikki Baby to a Marvel villain. This makes the Kardashians look like a calm knitting club was one of the popular tweets. Another meme suggested that social media itself couldn't withstand the meltdown by photoshopping the three of them into an image of the Titanic sinking. Both the involvement and the hyperbole were unbelievable. The online fire was fueled by every post, meme, and theory. Not to be forgotten are the fan fights. Team Nikki, Team Chrisean, Team Melo, and Team I Just Want Popcorn formed camps on social media, and disagreements erupted over each narrative slide and comment. Some attempted to negotiate, but it was no longer feasible. Beyond the first New Year's encounter, the chaos had taken on a life of its own. Every gaze, every nuanced interaction, and every story update turned into a battleground for clout, likes, and retweets. And Nikki Baby remained untouchable throughout it all. Her intensity, timing, and enigmatic answers were superb. She let the rumors, memes, and responses to start the storm rather than overexposing herself. Melo's subdued demeanor created tension. Chrisean's emotional intensity just intensified it. And the fans, well, they became co-authors of the viral saga. Every viewer had a front row seat to a story that seemed larger than life itself by this point. And the internet was essentially a theater. The conclusion is that what began as a New Year's get-together evolved into a complex, multifaceted online phenomenon. Not only did social media respond, but it also amplified the turmoil into a digital spectacle by remixing, analyzing, theorizing, and memeing it. The collision of meme culture, influencer criticism, and celebrity reactions made everything else. In 2026's pop culture seemed like a peaceful Sunday picnic, as if it weren't enough. The tension is still rising. Melo, Chrisean Rock, and Nikki Baby are far from finished. Conspiracies, memes, shade, and leaks are just a few examples. This stage is the explosion. If part 1 was the spark, what comes next? The internet will undoubtedly be further disrupted. Buy it. This drama is only getting started, I promise, family, and the fallout hit like a second hurricane just when you thought the internet had completely blown up. Fans, celebrities, and social media analysts were left speechless as Nikki Baby, Chrisean Rock, and Melo not only survived but also took control of the mayhem. The drama surrounding the New Year's was a cultural event. One of those remember where you were controversies that people will talk about for years. Reputations completely destroyed or uplifted. Nikki Baby, the queen of viral manipulation, and cryptic clapback appeared untouchable. After that night, every post she published was regarded as gospel, examined for deeper implications, and transformed into content gold. Chrisean Rock. The world was reminded of why she is the ultimate wildcard of reality TV pandemonium, as her emotional energy soared. There is no middle ground. Fans either view her as the walking chaos bomb or as a hero. Melo, well, the enigmatic puppet master aspect persisted. We looked for indications of covert plotting in every appearance, gaze, and story update. His reputation for subtle persuasion became legendary. There was no quiet on social media. Months later, memes were still going viral. Millions of people watched TikTok compilations titled New Year's Apocalypse, Nikki versus Chrisean versus Melo. As if the internet hadn't already blown up, Instagram accounts continued to speculate and analyze previous videos. Like FBI researchers fixated on a stolen crown gem, fans continued to create charts, timelines, and conspiracy boards months afterward. Each comment was a hint, and each post served as a breadcrumb. The drama continued to develop rather than terminate. Furthermore, we shouldn't undervalue the influence on public opinion. Influencers and celebrities were compelled to take sides or at the very least acknowledge the controversy. Some tweeted cryptic replies, while others attempted subtle jokes. Even casual viewers who would typically ignore celebrity news were drawn into the whirlwind. Everyone had an opinion all of a sudden, and they were all inflated, meme-worthy, and ready to go viral. This was more than simply entertainment. It was a masterclass in how social media, personality, and anarchy come together to create a self-sustaining phenomenon. Connections. Complicated. Faster than you could say viral apocalypse. Alliances changed, allegiances were called into question. And private conversations turned into public rumors. Every look, remark, or anecdote served as proof for fan theorists. Whether they intended to or not, the drama left a trail of distrust, admiration, and fascination that made the three of them online legends.